What's up, YouTube? Back with another video. Pumping these videos out, man. What's next? No more trucking. What you gonna do? As of right now, it's two things I want to do, and I'm gonna go in order, career-wise. Law enforcement, number one. Military, number two. If it goes well, I can do both with the reserves. I'll start with law enforcement though. Hold on, one of the workers could put coming up. Let's see what he gonna say. I think. Never mind. If I wasn't anticipating him saying something, he would have said something. But law enforcement. I feel like, well, for one, it's something I've always wanted to do. You 12. You the police. You gonna take people to do what you're supposed to do. You ain't gotta worry about it. But nah, definitely law enforcement, man. I know it's a dangerous job. A lot comes with it. Ken, you left trucking saying it was stressful, all this and that. Law enforcement is stressful too. Pretty sure it is. I got a brother that does law enforcement. He be having some bad days. But from my experience and what I see, that he be having more good days than bad. Yeah, man, I want to serve and protect. You know, I want to, try to change the community. Active police, man. Try to make a difference. Try to change the narrative that law enforcement has, as far as with, we ain't even finna get in all that, you know. I want a different lifestyle. I want something that's a little bit more on the normal side. Trucking, you really don't have a life unless you're owner-op. Even then, you kind of married to the truck. If your finances ain't right, I can't really get into that because I'm not an owner-operator, so I don't really know what all it entails and whatnot. But I done heard the stories. But I'm getting off topic. But definitely want to try to make a difference, man. With the military, grew up playing Call of Duty. I know it's nothing like Call of Duty. But I've always wanted to be in the military. Which branch? Air Force. Kind of got the ball rolling with that. I like traveling, hence why I'm in trucking. A lot of good things you can get out of joining the military, the benefits. Not only that, just I feel like it'll be a good reset for me, as well as law enforcement, whether it's active or reserves. It'll be a great reset for me. I feel like me personally, and spitting, I feel like me personally, I need a reset in my life. I'm speaking for me. Do I need the military? No. And that I ain't throwing no shade. Shout out to the vets. Shout out to the actives. Shout out to the reservists. Do I think I'm better than them? No. But, it's something I've always wanted to do, and I don't ever want to live life with regrets. I remember my old high school coach, Mr. Ted Gatewood. Shout out to Coach Gatewood. I remember, I don't know if it was 11th grade or senior year, but I don't know if it was at the end of practice, or at the beginning of the practice, in the middle of the practice, but he said, Do not be that guy that says he wish he would have. Something like that. And that stuck with me. And I've been out of high school 10, 11 years. And that quote stick with me till this day. I don't want to be that guy that said I wish I would have. So I've always wanted to do law enforcement. I've always wanted to go to the military. So I'm doing that while I can, and my body will allow it. I'm still fairly young at 30. Because it ain't if, it's when. The cutoff age is 42. If they ain't changed it. They constantly changing stuff. But yeah, yeah. And I don't even feel like I'm 30. I really feel like I'm 58, 60. So while I can still get in, we finna see what it's about. I want a normal life, man. When I was in trucking, I didn't really have a normal life. Like, this may sound crazy. I want to go to the doctors and get checkups and everything. Be able to go to the dentist regularly. The thing, you don't realize how much you take for granted when you out here on this road. Because again, if the truck ain't moving, you ain't making money. I haven't worked for a company that has PTO and all that like that, for instance. We don't got that. Well, at least companies I work for ain't have it. Or they got vacation time, but I think that accumulates after like a year and all this and that and whatnot. It don't hit the same. Excuse me. If I'm in Wisconsin and my primary dentist is back home in Georgia, dog, I gotta get to Georgia and hope they open. Because I don't know, no dentist office opens on weekends. And doctors maybe. But dentists, oh no. Unless you got celebrity money. Or you're married to one. Or related to one. But a lot of stuff you take for granted out here at trucking, man. I just want a normal life. I'm constantly gone. I can be home every night, but it's pointless. I'm not gonna do that to myself. Because trust me, that bed at home is better than that bed in that sleeper. But I just want a normal life, man. I want to go back grocery shopping on the regular. I want to enjoy driving my car. I absolutely despise driving. Unless I absolutely have to, I will drive. I don't drive at home in my personal car because I'm driving all day in a truck. I want to get back driving my car. I want to get back going to the gym. I want to get back, spending time with my parents, spending time with my brothers, my nieces and nephews, my family, my extended family. I want to get back to just, I want to take trips. I want a normal life. I don't really have that with trucking. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. If I'm doing it wrong, get in the comments and tell me, bro, you're doing it wrong. I'm doing it wrong for 3 years, so put me on game. I never said I knew it all. Yeah, man, I know I didn't really. Hopefully I was able to give you some insight on what's next, what I want to do with this channel and everything. I will try to get more footage of me unloading and loading the trailers and whatnot if I can. Some places they be but I definitely try to get some content with that. Yeah, man, I just want to get back to the old me, I guess. I feel like I'm a robot, bro. Like I'm just on autopilot. Like I don't feel like I'm me. That's a part of the reason as well why I haven't really been uploading and everything, you know, because I haven't been me. I haven't been happy, I guess. You know. No, I ain't talking about unaliving myself and all this. It ain't none of that. It's just I'm trying to find me again. I feel like I lost myself. You know. Um, so I just want to get back to doing things that make me happy, you know. But yeah, man, that's about it for this video. Uh, Again, I might make a part 2 to this because like I said, I feel like I was all over on this video. I don't want to re-record it. I'm gonna keep it raw. You know, if it's something you feel like I left out or I should add in the next video, leave it in the comments. Um, but yeah, man, I'm back. I'm gonna continue pumping these videos out. I'm gonna continue pumping these shorts out. So I'm gonna get with y'all on the next one. Damn, I'll be glad when I load, man. That's trucking, bro. Tired of this too, bro. So man, look, you'll spend all day. Let me end this video.